how I use and expose S-Log3 to get the best. So first of all, in here, image quality file format, I'm using the XAVC S4K file format. Next, in the movie settings in here, my base frame rate is 25 frames per second, but if I need slow motion, I'll switch it to 50p, and if I need extreme slow motion, I'll switch it to 100p. And in the record setting in here, I use the highest option possible in all frame rates. Moving on, I turn on the log shooting option in here. In the color gamut section, I use S-Log3 as gamut3.cine, and I disable the embed LUT file because I don't want the camera to bake in the LUT to my footage. I prefer to have that flexibility in DaVinci Resolve. Basically allows me to import a custom LUT and use it as a preview LUT with the monitor of the camera. Major tool that I use on all of my Sony cameras to get proper exposure when using S-Log3, because it makes the image look normal on the screen like it would look later on when collecting the exposure in DaVinci Resolve. You use an external monitor, and then you're gonna go in here, external output, HDMI output settings. You're going to be limited to 1080p and not 4K. For whatever reason, Sony cameras do not allow to use log shooting option and output a 4K image to an external monitor, basically at least the ZVE1 and this ZVE10 Mark II. And another thing to consider is that when you do use the log shooting option with an external monitor, it will transmit the LUT to the monitor. For me personally, it's kind of a plus because I don't need to import a LUT to the monitor, but maybe you don't want to see that, so you'll have to disable the LUT option on the camera itself, but then you're not going to see the LUT in here and also in here unless you're going to import a LUT to the monitor. Let me show you a final exposure setting in here, which is ISO. I only use the base ISOs of this camera, which are 800 for the low base ISO, and then 2500 for the high base ISO. So for daylight and most conditions, honestly, I use ISO 800, and for low light or when I'm shooting a high f-stop like f10 for example in a somewhat darker environment, I would use ISO 2500. Sometimes I do go higher if I need to when filming in low light for example, but I try to stay either in 2500 or 800 to maintain the widest dynamic range this camera can offer.